I don't really remember what inspired it originally. I thought of this concept of the use of lights and this light and dark last spring, so like a year ago when I was on a maternity leave. And so I couldn't set it, so I just kept writing down all of these ideas. And then the concept developed as I started to research what this light and dark, what my purpose would be with the use of these lights, right? Having this prop, like why, and what does it mean? And then started looking a little bit more into the philosophical ideas of light and dark, what that space in between the light and dark is actually scientifically called. And I wasn't gonna go down like that rabbit hole, but to have that other knowledge and thinking about my own life circumstances and feelings and happenings of why I was so drawn to this. I feel like there's so many things that they symbolize. It's, you know, that moth to a flame, right? We're drawn to this light. Theoretically, I feel like we're scared of the dark, but then in some of my research, that is where things grow, is in the darkness. The darkness versus day or versus light is not a bad thing. Most of the universe is actually dark, which was really interesting. And it's almost a right or wrong, or two very opposing feelings, moods, and personally feeling that I have literally been in that space between on so many different aspects of my own life and decisions and feelings and choices. I think playing with this concept was saying that space between is an okay space. It's a legit space. And going one way or the other is also fine, but that's not the only place to go. It's not only light or dark or right or wrong, that space between is legitimate.
So for me personally, just because I'm like kind of like a black and white person, the light for me is the positive, something that I would feel in like the sunrise, or something that I would feel as far as like almost like a euphoric feeling. And then the dark for me is the question, the confusion, you know, whatever lies outside of the light.
For me, I see it as like an energy source. So as much movement that I give it, it gives back to me in a light form. So it's just this like play back and forth. Like it provides energy for me and I give it back to that.
So for me, the light is, when it's on, it's specifically a positive energy, and then when it's off, it's more negative because it's about the space between. And so every time I hit it, it's like me going from positive to negative energy or thought in a way. And so I get to interact with the light a lot, and everybody's going on their own journey with the lights. So
this is gonna sound weird, but to me, I think that the lights symbolize like hope and like community when they're turned on. And then when they're turned off, it's kind of like darkness and like despair. But then like people are turning on and off your light, and you're turning on and off other people's light. And so like the connection of like how somebody can turn off your light and how you can turn on somebody else's light, and like how that creates and like destroys community.
Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom.